Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
I got contacted behind the scenes by a viewer. Now, here's the thing. This person has not outright told me they want recognition for anything. So until they outright say, yes, I would like a shout out or recognition, the thing is a lot of people are afraid of getting doxxed and stuff like that because they support the channel. I hear ya. So unless I get outright told, hey, I want a shout out, I'm not going to say a word about who this was. But someone contacted me behind the scenes and said, I would like to help out. I would like to donate something that should be able to allow you to do one of those things that you really wanted to do during the month of August. And I was like, all right. And we talked just a little bit about it, and I don't know much about it. And then they said, all right, I'm gonna do it. And I didn't know if it was real or not. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know if it was real or not. Over the years, I got a lot of people being stupid, a lot of people catfishing, a lot of people, you know what I mean? A lot of people messing with me. So whenever I get offered something, I don't believe it until it's in my hands. It's that simple, all right? I don't believe anything until it's in my hands, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I have received a bag full of money. Here it is. A bag full. $40,000. I'm just kidding. There's no bag full of money. That's ridiculous. You'd have to be like one of those, you know, boob streamers or something to be getting bags of money showing up at your door. I mean, come on. No, that didn't happen. All right? But what did happen was that they offered to get me something and send it to my house. And I said, well, if it's real, you know, yeah. All right? So, you know, I'm very skeptical. Like I said, I really am very skeptical about this stuff. But this morning, I'm sitting in my kitchen having breakfast with my wife. Jasper Kitty's running around the house being a nut, and the doorbell rings. It's here. And I open up a package. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting inside is something that I never believed would even look like this. Are you ready for this? Because we're going to do this live together. I received
Giant King Kong strap-on.
a mini PC today, this morning, in the mail. Alright? Now, here's the thing. I don't know much about this. Alright? At all. I don't know how this works, alright? But all I gotta do is I gotta mess around with this and try to figure this out, alright? For what I'm to understand, this is a mini PC that should be pretty powerful. I think it costs a few $100s, if not more, alright? But I guess we're gonna try to figure it out. So what is it? It's called Trig Key S-Speed High Performance S-Series Mini PC. And it says on the back, it's got an AMD Ryzen 7 5800H processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a terabyte of storage, and it has both wireless and a LAN connection. Okay? So there you go. It's a mini PC. Do you want to see it? It's not opened yet. It's vacuum sealed. Do you want to open it and see what it is? Alright. So, what's the GPU? I literally just said it. What, did you have your fingers in your ears? I just read it right off. What the frick? Essentially, it's the same processor or similar processor to what's in my laptop. Right? In fact, if I do this, I'm curious. If I click on this, my laptop, and I go to, what would you just say, system? System information on my laptop, okay? So my laptop has an AMD Ryzen 3 3200U. This is an AMD Ryzen 7 5800H. That sounds like a much higher end processor, correct? Yeah, it does, right? Sure.
You know, I'm a simple guy. I'm a gamer. I'm not a techie. I'm not a fucking guy that knows all the ins and outs of this shit. You're like talking to a lay person. You're talking to a gamer. You're not talking to an editor. You're not talking to a PC, builder. You're not talking to a techie guy. You're talking to a guy who just wants to sit down, press record, play a game, and have fun. Right?
My laptop actually only has, according to this, 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah. While this thing has a whopping 32 gigs of RAM installed, apparently. Alright? What's the graphics card? That I have no idea. I don't even know, what it's probably, I mean, it's this small. You have to think that it's got to be like a crappy onboard graphics card. But the point is, This is not for 3D PC gaming. This is for things like I've always wanted to do and I couldn't do because I didn't have access to a PC, you know, emulation or basic things on Steam. And I'm going to tell you in a moment if this works, what we're going to do with it. All right, but let's open it up. Let's see what it is, shall we? Kind of need a knife. Hold on, I have my knife over here. So it just slides open like that. Look at that. Okay. Oh my god, it's even smaller? How small is this thing? This is ridiculous. So first of all, there's a whole box that says accessories. So literally, this is accessory. The PC is half the box. What on earth? We're going to look at it in a second. So accessories. What accessories does it come with? Wow, it comes with a ton. It comes with an HDMI cable. It comes with another HDMI cable, a short and a long HDMI cable. Wait, this is a USB cable. This is a USB cable. No, this is an HDMI cable. They're both HDMI cables. One's tiny and one's bigger. I don't know why it comes with two different lengths of HDMI cable. That's a little weird. Here's your power cord. Okay. Here is your power adapter. It's a power block that you plug in, and you plug the power cord into the power adapter. Alright? So, pretty standard stuff. I think this is a mounting bracket, but I don't know what you would want to mount on the PC, or, you know, maybe you need, if you're going to buy a dedicated graphics card for it, it goes in a special spot. So that's what it comes with. Your power adapter and two HDMI cables are your accessories that go into the accessories box, okay? Alright. You got your user's manual right here, which I'll probably read through later, because it'll probably explain. It's got a USB port, a Type-C port, a headphone jack, a power button, a Ethernet port, a DP port? I don't know what DP port is. Maybe it's a different kind of display input. Probably display port input, right? It's dedicated display port input. It's that different connector, right? I've seen that before. HDMI and DC. So it has one HDMI port. That's it. You're getting one HDMI out. That's it. And then, oh, that was a wall mount bracket. So that you can actually bracket. Wow. You could put this PC on the back of a TV. That's actually what that bracket's for. To mount it to the back of a TV. So that you can basically have a PC installed on your TV permanently. I wasn't expecting that. That's weird, but that's what that bracket was for. Okay? So let's see here. And it shows you some different ways that you can do upgrades to it. It shows you that you can put in new RAM and how you can put in a new SSD card for storage. It shows you how to do that, just some instructions. Step 1, connect the power supply. Step 2, connect the monitor with the DP cable. But I'm hoping you can do HDMI because I don't think my TV... Well, I know for a fact my capture device doesn't use a display port. Actually, maybe that's what that cord is. Maybe that cord is a display port HDMI cable. Hold on a second here. They both look like HDMI. I don't know. Because I thought what they were saying is one of these is a display port that goes to HDMI, but they both look like HDMI to me. I guess I won't know until I actually start messing with the thing. They both look like standard HDMI to me. I don't know.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay?
But they're saying to use the display port to attach it to your TV. But I don't know, my TV doesn't have a display port, and I also don't have a display port cable. So.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
Anyway. Step 3, connect the keyboard and mouse. I have a keyboard and mouse. I do have a keyboard and mouse separate. And this thing has two USB ports. So it has just enough for the keyboard and mouse. The bummer is, it only has 2 USB ports. So because of that, I might have to use a USB hub in order to actually fully use this thing, I'm thinking. Well, I have one. So maybe if I have to use it, we could use it. I guess we'll have to see. This is the PC. This is it. This is the whole thing. Right here. Wow. Made in China. So, shall we take the plastic off and take a look at this thing? I'm fairly certain we're not playing 3D games on this thing. The thing is so small, I don't see how it could be possible. I think this is more for emulation and simple games, right? So there you go. Took the plastic off. It's blue. Trig key. AMD Ryzen 7 5800 series, or 5000 series, and AMD Radeon graphics, it says. So it's got probably onboard graphics, right? Trig key. So it's got, it looks like, is that a speaker? It's got built-in, no way those are speakers. That can't be speakers. That's got to be like ventilation. There's no way they put built-in speakers on this thing. I don't believe that for a second. That would be ridiculous. I don't believe that at all. There's some ventilation there. There's your Ethernet port. There's your 2 USBs. One's blue, so that's probably the Type-C, and the other one's probably a standard USB. And then you got your display port, and you got your HDMI port. There's your power adapter right there. And 2 more. It's got 4 USB ports. Oh, never mind. This is good then. Yeah, this is fine. It's got 4 USB ports. So I shouldn't have a problem. I should be able to plug in a controller, keyboard, and mouse and not have any issue. It's got 4. Cool. All right. So 2 there. And I don't, is that a USB-C? But why would it have that connector? It's the small connector. Why would it have that? That's really weird. That it has that type of connector. Why not have the actual port, not the... I don't know why it has that. And then it's got a headphone jack. Although I'll probably never use that. I'll do audio out via HDMI. Right? And there's your power button. So, there you go. It's a mini PC. So basically, it's a mini PC. How powerful is it? Honestly, I don't know. Alright? How useful is it? Honestly, I don't know. Alright? I doubt it's on par with the Steam Deck. But it's got some decent components. Right? So, what would I use this for? Alright? Immediately, a couple things. Number 1, there's a game that I absolutely positively want to play. I've wanted to play it for years. I told you specifically, I want to play it for my anniversary, and I've not had access to it. And if this works, which we have to test, I will be playing this game this month. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, after over a decade, I will be playing the best RPG in recorded human history. Amazing soundtrack, great story, awesome characters, really cool gameplay, multiple endings, replayability, and for the first time ever, with an interactive audience. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from my weird tiny PC donated by a fan. As long as it works, which we don't know yet, I have to test it. Chrono fucking Trigger.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Whoa! Oh, man. Alright, guys, good night.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.